Welcome to the setup of the VNSH Holster. Your holster should look something like this. You may have a gray one, you probably have a black one. It's a really easy holster to set up, but I'm going to walk you through just a few of the technical points on how to set up your holster. So the first thing you're going to do is grab your gun, make sure that it is unloaded. That's probably the most important thing to do. And then you're going to come up on the holster like this. Now, the VNSH holster is ambidextrous, which means that you can put it in for a right hand or left hand configuration. You really don't have to worry about that. Like if you're going to put it in like this, that's fine for a right-handed draw depending on where you're placing it. And then you can also set it in like this, same thing. Now, the most important thing is if you're going to be using the retention strap, you need to be able to set it up correctly so that it actually does hold the weapon in the holster. So you can see right now, if I've got this, it actually is on. It's a little bit loose, so I can make it snug. And if you put it in and you can't quite reach it over, here's how you're going to make the adjustment. So take your weapon out, set it off to the side, and then you're going to see right here that this is a Velcro patch on the inside. You can just pull the strap out like this, and then you can start to configure it whichever way you need. So this can go down a little bit, and then you'll slide the gun back in. And now it's a little bit tighter. Let's just go ahead and bring it over. There you go. So now it is almost set up. I've just got to get the magnet closure in. And now you've got a nice, secure level 2 retention. And again, if you don't want to use this, all you got to do, take it out, set it to the side, and you're good to go. Now this will remain here, this buckle. If you really don't want that there, just because you're not going to use retention, cut it off and then just take a lighter and then fuse the threads so that way it's not going to go ahead and unravel on you. So that's pretty much it. Once you have the gun in the holster, you can start to use it whichever way you want. Now keep in mind that you do have 2 mag pouches right here. You can use other things in here if you want to do a flashlight or a knife or a multi-tool. They're going to fit inside of here as well. But that's pretty much all you've got here in terms of how to use it. Now, when it comes to setting it up for your own personal use, you can do appendix. You can do right over here for maybe a 4 o'clock. You can do small of the back, like that. You can do even like a chest draw. There's a couple different options. You can do whatever you want. You can even do outside of the waistband. The most important thing though is that you set it up comfortably. So I'm going to cut and show you how I'm going to set it up with a 4 o'clock inside of the waistband. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so pretty easy. You're just going to take the holster like this. You can see my microphone cord. That's all good. But then you're just going to take the belt, wrap it until it's nice and tight. Pull your pants up over if you're going to do this particular carry. I mean, you can do whatever you want. And then you're set. So you can see these pants don't have a belt. So that's how I'm able to carry this, and it's right here for comfortable draw. Then set it up however you want. So if it's smaller back, all you have to do is set it up in that way. You're just gonna probably shift it over. One of the most important things though is, let me get this off. Just be sure to line up your belt when you're doing the Velcro so that it matches like this. You don't want it to, here, actually I'll do that a little bit better for the camera. Just keep it nice and straight. That way it's going to be super comfortable for you. And if this happens to be a little bit long for you and you have extra belt that you really don't want to use, it's pretty easy to cut this to length. Right here inside of these areas we have a cutting profile, so just take some scissors, cut straight down, take a lighter, just go ahead and seal those threads so they don't unravel on you, and you're all set. And if you happen to get the waist extender, this is pretty easy to use too. You're just going to take it like this and apply it to the belt. Now you have your new attachment points over here. So you can go all the way over here, just if you need like an extra couple lengths right there. And that's about it. And again, if you have a little bit too much on the waist belt extender, cut straight down and then take a lighter, seal the thread.